Hello, friends. Welcome to your confidence boost in the confidence zone with the beloved 7-day experience in the KS Media Group app. Daily, you have an opportunity for brief bits of inspiration from coaches who aim and intend to inspire and motivate. I hope that you will look for the app in the Play Store, download it, and join us, any one of us, with these 10-minute boosts. Today, we are going to have a big confidence boost, friends. I want to welcome those of you who are live, and I want to say hello to those of you who are viewing this video. I am Susan Axelrod, the Confidence Coach. If you follow me, if you've ever seen me, you will likely have heard me say, that doesn't mean I'm always supremely confident. That's not what that means. No one who is an expert is always expert at their thing. They are human first. And so today, for anyone who is seeing me or hearing me, I want to help you feel more confident by knowing yourself, by knowing who you are, by knowing how it goes for you, knowing how you work, and feeling, that's the soul connection space, feeling good with that. Last week, I talked about one of my favorite tips and strategies. It became a tool for me that helped me in my own rise, my own transformation, my own journey to what I call the light, AKA enlightenment. And that was thoughts are things. Thoughts had been perseverating through anxiousness, worry, all kinds of things. I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression at one point. I was on medication for 7 years. And one of the things that helped me was getting in control of my thoughts. Now, I want to share with you as a follow-up that one of my friends who attended said to me, it's funny that you were telling us that thoughts are things because I'm working on allowing thoughts to float by. Now, you may have heard about this strategy yourself, which is let the thoughts float by. Think of them as a cloud floating by and don't hold on to them. We call that hooking in. And I said, well, is a cloud a thing? And she laughed and said, yeah, it is. If you can imagine that difficult thought floating by, and not hooking into your brain, holding onto your heart and clutching you like this, then that's still a thing. If you can imagine it, it's a thing. Thoughts are things. You're in charge. You can control things. So today we are talking about a new thought that came to me from my own difficulty, and dare I even say and reveal here, my own disability. And that is this idea. Stop deflecting and start reflecting. So I have DE in capital letters and RE in capital letters. Stop deflecting and start reflecting. So how did I come up with this and how do I use this as a strategy and a tool myself? Before I answer that, I want to ask if anyone here would like to play with me. Have you ever been in avoidance of something you have to do? Yes. Some people never. Some people know. I've never, ever in my entire life been in avoidance of something I had to do. We know, of course, that's not true because avoidance and denial is deep human nature. So think again, have I ever been in avoidance of something I have to do, like, I don't know, taxes, studying for an exam, cleaning, or, and especially if you're in business, preparing your script, preparing your outline, rolling out, the emails, etc. Avoidance and denial is human nature. As you rise in confidence, when you're in what I call your intuition space, when you're working intuitively, when you allow your soul to rise and you allow the intuition to flow forth from you, you're more motivated, you're inspired, you absolutely want to do the thing. And so you're in reflection about it, reflecting, 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 thinking, 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 reflecting on it, not deflecting. Oh, I hate that thing. I hate that thing. I don't want to do that thing. And that's what I mean by stop deflecting, right? Deflecting and start reflecting, start thinking more about what it is that you want, what it is that you like. And so one of the things that I have, I call this a near disability for me, is sometimes I do get stuck myself. I mean, I am human. I'm good at my business. I love my business. I love everything about it. But still in all, because I do have a lot of new ideas, when you're in that juicy, delicious intuition space in life or business, there's all the things that you want to do. When you're in that, what do they call it? The shiny penny syndrome. You know, when you chase after sparkly things, that's actually a form of deflecting from the steady, secure, structural foundation that you need to put in place to get shit done. And so for me, as my example today, I'm starting a business class this fall, a class in my own intuitive business system. And I love everything about this system, but I have a couple of webinars planned. I hired someone. I have a couple of webinars planned, but I'm in deflection from those webinars for some reason that I don't know. That's my therapy. But this really applies. I haven't done the descriptions. I haven't I was just going to say I haven't processed and integrated them. So I haven't really deeply reflected. Reflecting, why am I doing it? Why did I want to do it? Why are they important? How will they help? Whom will they help? Whom will they serve? What will they lead to? Are they the right thing to do for me? All of this is reflecting. And so what I want to show you is the meme that I made, which I'll be happy to share with you, that says, stop deflecting and start reflecting. So I want to ask, does anybody here have any thoughts to share, any ideas that come to you about this? Annie?
Yeah, I think spot on. I've been in times of my life where I've definitely deflected because I haven't wanted to do something, and it's usually through fear of thinking I won't be able to do that. But these days, as I've got older, those are the things that I kind of want to get out of the way, because then that leaves space and energy for the things that I really want to do.
Exactly. That is so beautiful. That's an exact example where when you realize that you've been deflecting on something, and then if it's heavy and deep, if it's difficult, it weighs on you. It actually becomes what I call in my writing like a warm cloak that you surround yourself with, even though it becomes suffocating inside. And so when you look straight at it and you start reflecting on it, how long will it really take? And more importantly, why am I actually doing this? Is it something that I need to get done? One of the ways that I've grown my business, and honestly, one of the ways I've grown personally in maturity in my life, and I don't mean from child to adult maturity. Most adults aren't actually in maturity. But one of the ways I've matured is with this tip that I'm sharing with you today. When you stop deflecting and start reflecting, you rise in confidence. My first confidence boost, simple movement routine. You actually allow body movement. You feel better. The systems are moving in you. You're reflecting on things. You're thinking. You're activating your mind. LinkedIn did a LinkedIn Live on a new book that's out called The Fear of Uncertainty. And I watched it and I listened. I read every comment. There is so much uncertainty today. But if you stop deflecting and start reflecting, you can see reflecting is deep thinking. It's serious thought, but it's also reflecting the light. Then you will get more in charge. You will feel more confident about what you have to do and how you want to go about your day. So friends, that is our 10-minute confidence boost today. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I want to invite you to take your phone, download the KS Media Group app, and look at the very first homepage, and you will find many other people to support you to live the life you want to live. Today, it is Power Tuesday. We will be strengthening our physical body with Dr. Karen Lubin, and later we will be calming our hearts and our souls with the Calmer Self Coach, Nadine Searle. Join us. Thank you for joining me, friends. See you next week in the Confidence Zone.
Susan. Brilliant. I'm going off to reflect.